Moving abroad has changed my life in many ways, and it is quite interesting to look back and see the old me before I moved for the first time. I honestly believe that everyone should experience living abroad at some point in their lives. Here are 9 reasons why you should live abroad. The process of adapting to your new home will help you discover more about yourself. You will have the freedom to discover who you are, what you truly want and don't want, without any distractions or influences from people close to you, whether it's close friends, family, or just familiar surroundings. The sensation of being on your own is one of the difficulties of living in a foreign country, but it also affirms that you can survive and thrive in unfamiliar territory. You'll surprise yourself what you're capable of achieving. You are a new brand here, not a rebrand. There's no better way to start fresh than moving to a new country. People don't know who you are, where you're from, who your parents are, or what schools you went to. You now have a chance to embrace this new blank canvas to draw a picture of yourself. In a new country, you build a whole new ecosystem around you. Be it new friends, a new job, a new apartment, or new roommates. You get to really follow your heart, your instinct, and your true identity at present, without having to compromise with past relationships. Living in a foreign country exposes you to a whole new set of beliefs, values, and traditions, and it's likely that some of them will conflict with your own. While some beliefs are objectively bad, many of them simply stem from a different way of viewing the world. Engaging with locals and learning how they think and live will build your empathy, compassion, and critical thinking skills, especially when they contradict your own logic and beliefs. And all of this will help you develop cultural awareness and truly appreciate difference and diversity. Probably nothing is ever what you're accustomed to in a new country, from road rules to people's attitudes and common behaviors. As a result of this, you have to keep an open mind and continue to learn things. It's like going back to school again. Social etiquettes, the education system, the country's history and cultural beliefs. The next thing you know, you are no longer scared of change. In fact, you learn to embrace change. You thrive on change, and then you simply become addicted to the excitement of discovering new things and adapting to and trying to understand the new surroundings. Going abroad forces you to bridge cultural gaps and learn how to work with people from different cultural backgrounds, making you more able to handle multicultural situations in the future. It also gives a boost in your CV, even if you just spend 1 semester abroad. By living abroad, you will acquire skill sets that your future employers are looking for. You will have more knowledge about different cultures, and as a result, you will become more valuable to companies and employers. If you can get over fear of moving to another country on your own, you can get over fear of anything. Getting out of one's comfort zone is an art that can be mastered. Without the support system you'd have in your own hometown, it is hard to know where to start and which dots to connect. By moving to another country, you build up the courage to make things happen from the ground up, mostly on your own. You become more strategic in your thinking and more empowered. You become bold and fearless because you've got nothing to lose. And if you don't take actions, you've got nothing to gain. For one, trying to communicate with someone who doesn't speak your language forces you to rely on social cues. You'll need to read faces, expressions, tones, and gestures to grasp meaning. When you can't speak the language, you have no choice but to learn how to communicate non-verbally. Recognizing that communication is multisensory forces you to develop alternative, yet effective modes of communication. As you learn about cultural differences and adjust to them, you start to realize how a foreign culture works and how it's successful in that specific cultural context. Every culture has its own approach to relationships, family, and work, and all of the different approaches can be right. There is not just one right answer. Different possibilities of achieving the same issue will make you a creative problem solver. Traveling and living abroad grabs you by the heartstrings and pulls as hard as it possibly can, making it difficult to go back to the life you once knew. In 1 year abroad, you will probably grow more than the last 3 years you were in your home country. Things are very dynamic, you are challenged the whole time, and you have to solve a problem and keep on surviving at the same time. I believe that when we experience different cultures, meet people from completely different backgrounds, go beyond any preconceived idea we had about common issues, we start to understand and accept people more and see how beautiful it is to be different. While living abroad, I've learned that no one is much different from us. I've learned that every way of living is okay and breeds just as many happy and many unhappy people as does life back home. Perhaps if more people had the chance to go abroad and see others, this world would be a better place. Because at the end of the day, we're not that different.